this is our newest horse rescue. She's about the size of a horse. Aiker, show the camera your beautiful face. Oh, close up. The bad news is that still means we need another 100,000 euros. There are investors interested in it and they want to buy all of it and build windmills and solar panels, which would surround our sanctuary. Would mean that we would never have the opportunity to expand again. It means we wouldn't be able to have this giant place for the horses. We want to get to that point where we don't have to turn horses down because we've got limited space.
I'm Emma and this is Edu. We're the founders of Tenerife Horse Rescue.
We are a small non-profit, self-founded, eco-friendly animal sanctuary born in 2018. We are run by a great big family of volunteers.
And an even bigger animal family. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow our Finca Life adventures every week.
So welcome back to another episode of Finca Life, where we tell you everything that's going on here at Tenerife Horse Rescue. And this is our newest horse rescue. She's about the size of a horse. And yeah, so we'll start off today's video with her, although she doesn't seem too interested to be on camera. Aiker, this is about you. This is all about you. Aiker, show the camera your beautiful face. Oh, close up. So this, obviously, is a bear. And she came to us just a couple of days ago. Actually, you remember Papaya? She came with Papaya. And well, she came slightly after. Papaya came first with the transport. And she came, Edu and Anna went to go get her at the weekend from Gran Canaria. And yeah, so she's just come to us. And she's adorable. As you can see, she's massive, and apparently she's around 80 kilos because she is incredibly overweight. At the moment you can just see that, oh, you see when she stands up, but this is just all huge, hugely fat, hugely overweight, which is really making her struggle. Obviously she's struggling enough being a Newfoundland in this weather and with this hair, but actually she's surprisingly well because she's old as well, and she's used to being her entire life. But yeah, we're hoping to rehab her a bit. However, I'm not going to tell you too much about her. I'm wondering if you're interested, let us know below, and we can make an entire highlight about her story, because I think it deserves a story. We can show you a footage of when she arrived, and we can tell you a bit about her and how the volunteers and what we plan to do with her, with our rehab. But this is just to introduce her as our newest rescue, a new big Jubilee rescue, all over my arm. But look at the size difference, look at her head compared to mine. She's huge. But she's a huge gentle giant, luckily. And look at the size of her feet as well. They're actually bigger than my hands. I mean, I know I'm a small person, but you're crazy big, Aiker. But we're very, very happy to have you. Oh, she barks. She does have a bark. We thought at the beginning that she didn't bark, but she has a very, very high-pitched bark, which sounds like it should be coming from something like Dulux, but it comes from her and it's huge in there. So we just take her. She won't pee in her house, like where she's staying at the moment. So we bring her out on tiny little walks a few times because we need to rehab her slowly, so we can go put her back. Yay, good girl, come in, good girl. But you can see as she walks, like how overweight this is here, and it's all fat, and she really struggles just to move. So we do little and often. Start of your rehab plan. For those of you who have been watching our videos before, you might remember me standing at this point. But for those of you who don't, just to get some sort of bearing, our original finca is just there. This is the charity shop, and this is where our original finca is. And then just to the right, ignore all the mess. I'll explain that in a minute. This is the new bit we've just bought. But what I'm doing is updating about this bit of land, because I tried to make it a long story short, because if there's new viewers, you might not understand, and for the old ones, I don't want to have to explain again and bore you all. But we were making a long-term plan to buy this bit of land. This is a huge, huge, huge piece of land. And it had been separated, or there had been planned to separate it into two for us. And we were going to buy half of it, which is why we're using it already. You can see we have our compost there, that's what that mess is. And this is our wood yard, where Edu's doing stuff with wood. And this is where we've been using, like, behind the scenes working, in hoping that we were going to buy it. And then around 6 months ago, when everything changed, and then they said, look, we have to buy the entire thing. And then the other bit came up for sale, and that was when the whole campaign panic started. And I sort of filled you in a bit, and we obviously rebought that land, which was amazing. And someone just asked us, which is a question a very good point, what's going on with the other bit of land? So I'm going to do a quick update of that. Hopefully you followed that. It's pretty complicated. We wanted to buy half of it, then they said we have to buy all of it. We bought the other bit. This is where we are now. So the good news is that they have legally been able to separate it. So the original plan can come back on, which is amazing because it's the land that is touching ours, and it's the huge bit which we can then make the perfect paradise paddock for the horses. You'll go up over this and they're going to have the water pool like we originally planned there. And we've got the big area so we can build the place at the bottom for the ducks and the chickens, because we haven't got anywhere to close in for them, and the ferret paradise, which we'd had all of these things planned. So that's great news. We found out yesterday that that is still in process, and we have the option to buy half of it again. The bad news is that still means we need another 100,000 euros. But somehow, we are still trying, because there are investors interested in it and they want to buy all of it and build windmills and solar panels, which would surround our sanctuary. And this would mean that we would never have the opportunity to expand again. It means we wouldn't be able to have this giant place for the horses. And as I always say, we want to get to that point where we don't have to turn horses down because we've got limited space. So although we're so busy with the new land now, and that sounds a bit ambitious, but this was originally all together and we're still there. I tried to explain that the best I could, but it's still in the process. To answer your question, we are still trying. Good news is we only would have to buy half now, which is great, because that means we only need to raise 100,000 rather than 200,000. But yeah, that's crazy big money, but we've dreamed big so far. So if you know of any really rich friends or people who want to sponsor animals, or anybody who wants to buy it for us, and put their name on our sanctuary, let's dream big. No, I'm sure that's unlikely to happen, but you never know. We are going to continue to try, and that's just a bit of an update. It's going to be a long process, and we just have to hope that we can figure something out, borrow the money, do something before the investors do. So, sorry, I tried to make that as quick as possible. Now we're going to go open some parcels. Welcome to our garden. Actually, I don't know why we came to sit here. We're giving you a very fake illusion that it's a relaxed morning here. It's not at all.
Like a late show.
Yeah, we just thought, where's a nice place to come and open our box and look at the view. It's amazing up here because you can see everyone doing their thing. Everyone's just arriving. Well, the horse girls have been out feeding for a while, and everyone else is just starting their thing. So we have another amazing sponsor found by Pauli, who's really great at finding us amazing connections, and I'm going to let her tell you about it because you know more.
This is a collaboration we found with the company We Take Care. It's an organic, natural cleaning products company that they use bacteria for disintegrating or eliminating the dirt and the germs. So we're very happy and excited because this just cleans organically without chemical products, without anything chemical extra. So it's of course super aligned with our sustainability way of living. So we're super thankful with them, and we're gonna try them out and open it. So it's like a cake,
with
a slice.
Actually, the small animal team are going to tell us off because we stole a knife. Because we always lose scissors. Does anyone else always lose scissors?
I have a very bad scissors.
Oh, we lose them all the time here. What is it? Exciting. Ooh.
Really? Ooh.
How excited we could be about cleaning stuff.
But we need cleaning stuff.
Yeah. And this is how they write it. We'll put the link below so you can find out about their stuff, because really they've done something amazing for us.
Look,
well, we're going to do a fair video later once we've tried it. This is just how excited we are. We tell you a bit about it, but we're going to review them for next week. Maybe we will tell you.
We have to fill up this with those.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Instructions here, really easy.
This is for kitchen, bathroom, furniture, mirrors, windows, and every surface. Dude, it's for every surface. Amazing.
We're going to go do some cleaning. Woohoo! We will sign out from here. Thanks for watching. As always, please, this is what happens when us two get together.
It's just terrible.
Thank you for watching, and apologies for us two together. But as always, give us your comments below, any ideas, thoughts you have on comment below saying Emma and Pauli should not be on video together again. And but as always, I do want to say thank you so much for watching the videos, because watching these helps us help all these animals. Making it through these crazy videos helps all these animals, like baby goat, you can hear in the background there screaming. And yeah, we couldn't do it without you. So thank you as always. Comment, subscribe, like, hit that bell, all that stuff. See you next week. Enjoy the outtakes. I'm sure there's a few. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's go again.
Emma. And Pauli. Okay, it's recording.
Okay.
I get nervous. Okay.
So it's just to make it look like it's really big. Now I look like an airplane.
Baby goat.